please, everyone, he's a blonde person, so that's a huge change of pace from what we've seen so far. And put your hands together. This is what no other group lets me host. Please put your hands together for Andy Cummins.
It's Canadian. You know, because all the kids drink their milk from bags.
Oh, goodness.
Well, I mean, obviously, the internet, mostly the internet. Mostly. There's some good books, you know. Some good books out there with some porn in it, you know? Just like novels. I don't know, I can jerk off to just about anything, everybody. I'm a guy. If I'm just in the right place at the right time, which is alone at my house, I can look at a wall. That board's looking pretty good today. I'm gonna jerk off real quick. Is it because my last name's Cummins? Is that why everything gonna be sexual? Custom anal beads, man. That's honestly, I think it's a good idea. But I do feel bad for one person, and that is the person who has to do the measurements and customize the beads themselves, you into cubes, trapezoids. You want to do something a little crazy, little spiders? I don't know. What's your kink? I don't know. That's a terrible job, and a terrible object, and a terrible prompt. Professional window licker. I had that job once. Yeah, look, right now, on the West Coast, water's sparse. Okay, everybody? Those windows still need to be cleaned. And some people like to lick windows. I'm not that person. Maybe. If I'm in the right place at the right time, I will lick a window and jerk off. But hey, it's gotta be a sexy window. Oh no. I've heard of ride sharing, you know. I'm wondering how that would work, you know? Is it are the Uber drivers the swingers or the passengers, you know? Because if it's the Uber drivers, I'm not giving them a high rating, you know? Especially if it's midway through my ride, it's just they stop and be like, gotta switch cars real quick. Be like, I got places to go, man. I got a key party to get to. Right? I'm looking to get tired of jerking off and licking windows. Would you like these custom anal beads that I have? All callbacks. I'm a professional. Decaffeinated blowjobs. Phew. First of all, low energy. Definitely going to be a low energy blowjob. But sometimes that's nice, you know? Take your time, enjoy yourself. Why did you... Don't drink coffee before you give a blowjob. It's too quick. But I'm more worried that I didn't realize that semen had caffeine in it or something. That's what I'm concerned about. Does semen, Andrew?
Yep.
Do I not know about this? Does semen have caffeine in it?
Oh, I assure you, I did not research this. That's all you, bud.
Caffeine, semen has caffeine in it, everybody. Except for mine. So if you're looking for decaffeinated jizz. And my closing joke.
That was not on purpose.
How my divorce started. I have.
Window licking.
What? No, actually, no. I actually am divorced. I do have a well-crafted bit about this.
Do it.
I'll do it in just a minute. Most divorces, though, really start out the same way. You just don't like each other, you know? Because that's, I'm just gonna do this joke. Everybody, I got a divorce, and it's because, obviously, me and my wife didn't like each other, because we were mean to each other, everybody. I would say, you know, things, and she would say things like one time I wanted to learn how to beatbox, and she said, "That's stupid. You can't do that." And I was like, "Shut up." And there was one time that I said something mean. I said, "You're a slut," and I had valid reason to say that because you guys know what Dragon Con is? No? Dragon Con is a thing that takes place in Atlanta, Georgia once a year, where grown people get together and dress like superheroes and fictional characters and grind up on each other at night while they get drunk in a hotel lobby. And then during the day they buy like comic books and whatnot. So she went down to Dragon Con without me one year, and while she was down there, she gave a random dude a blowjob, probably decaffeinated. Thank you. But like when she got back, she told me that it had happened, and during the conversation, it got a little heated, and we got a little mad at each other, and she said probably the worst thing anybody has ever said to me, and that was, "Andy, you can never do any better than me," and that really hurt my feelings. Yeah, that's the silence that's appropriate. I didn't mention this, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I would not have called her a slut if it had been called Blowjob Con. Because that's what it would have been for. And I would have been like, "Hey, you went to Blowjob Con, you gave a couple blowjobs, I get it, you know." But it was Dragon Con, you know, it was about fairies and dragons and comic book characters, not dragging dick across your face. So when she said that to me, when she said I could never do any better than her, I really didn't know what to say, everybody. So I looked deep down in my soul, and this is what I said. I want a divorce. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.